We're back to Neil Haley Show, and my guest today has a tremendous story of growth, inspiration of his business as an entrepreneur. Frank Ammons, how are you, man? And I appreciate you coming by, man.
Good, man. I appreciate you having me.
All right, so let's kind of talk about the story. Basically, you kind of went from not rock bottom, but just reinvented yourself to this unbelievable opportunity that you and your wife have been able to do, right?
Yeah, man. We've last year was what we call the year from hell. Unfortunately, we lost our 15-month-old daughter, and I almost died myself from COVID. And last year, a lot of things happened that we don't wish on anyone.
I'm sorry.
And yeah, so we had to start over, and so, but in starting over, we have a big vision, and we really believe we're going to be able to do something that really helps a lot of people.
Okay, so then the transformation happens. How did that happen? Tell us the story.
Well, I mean, it's all about purpose, right? When you lose people that you really care for and love, like our daughter, who gave us a lot of inspiration and hope, and she was a champion in herself. I mean, she was born less than a pound, so she wasn't even supposed to make it, much less be with us for 15 months. So we look at it as we got actually more time with her than probably we should have. And when you have that inspiration that's so close to you, you number one, you want to fight. Number two, you look at life as it is, and it's a precious thing that you just don't know when it's going to end. And so you're going to make every moment count. And that's what we really looked at as, how do we make the most of the rest of our life, right? How do we make the big impact? And then also, we have our own financial needs, right? So how do we make money, but also how do we make an impact at the same time? And I think we really have came to something that's going to be able to do that, and it's doing that already.
All right, so tell us about it.
Yeah. So me and my wife have had the opportunity and privilege of being in the solar industry almost from the get, when it really took off about 6 years ago in the United States. United States is kind of behind the times when it comes to renewable energy. Go to other countries, Europe, things like that. They've been doing it for a while. And we really got into it about 6 years ago. Actually, that's where I met my wife, and me and her met there. And we created a company, and that company here in the state of Florida blew up. It grew tremendously fast, one of the fastest growing solar companies in the state. And we grew that from literally zero to $20 million annually in sales, and hundreds of people working with us. And we just really hit a home run. And we sold that company, and we were able to really take some opportunity to help a lot more companies, consult them and give them some advice how to sell and how to, create a culture that brings and generates great, success. And we actually were working in the same arena when all this happened to us last year. And because of the events that happened, obviously it wasn't really our priority to think about business or running a business. And so, once we realized we gotta do something different and do something bigger. And this is where this all came about, is like, hey, instead of just doing something traditional like we did before, let's do something that really impacts a lot of people, like thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people, if not millions. And so we created a virtual opportunity where you can work virtually from anywhere, as long as you have internet, anywhere in the United States, even some places like Mexico and Canada, Puerto Rico, even, Australia, et cetera. If you have internet and you know how to speak to people and, convince people and bring solutions to the table, we found that the world has shifted because of COVID and other things. They're buying online. They're buying through Zoom consultations. They're buying, a lot differently now. And then the workforce has changed, because people had that time off, and are, in some cases, we're even being paid for about a year or so. A lot of people figured out how to make money at home and from online, right? And so they didn't want to go back, when all the benefits kind of dried up and people were expecting, people to join back to work and go back to traditional places. They didn't.
Right.
And there's some articles that are written about it. It's called the Great Resignation. And a lot of people decided they were not going to go back to traditional workforce. So what we did is we decided to marry the two opportunities, right? If you're buying online and you want to work online, well, we're just going to convert what this opportunity is into that. And so we created this company called PROSPR, and our vision is for you to prosper at home with the products that we offer, and for you to prosper at work with an opportunity that we have that I think is second to none, available to the average person.
So tell me about specifically how people get started in that.
Well, we offer a training program where you come through, you get trained about the products. We offer one of the main products we offer is solar power, solar energy for homeowners. And with the way financing and the way the programs work, you literally can sign up and go solar with a stroke of a pen, or in this case, a digital pen, and you can get equipment installed in your home. And yes, you still pay for it, but you don't pay anything out of pocket or down. And you literally can take what you pay right now, and it will be less. And you'll save money even now, if not, for years to come. And of course, it's green and clean, and it's better for the environment, and it brings more value to the property. So we train people how to convey that to homeowners, how to look for homeowners, how to get homeowners interested, and how to become, like online sales agents, if you will, consulting people into this information, right? So that's what we train people to do. And then, they create their own schedule, they create their own flexible situation, and then they decide how many jobs they want to sell, and the commissions are really good. We pay on average about $3,000, if not more, per sale someone signs up. And we make it super simple for people to do that, right? So you can be an average person and that's really not done a lot of this and get in our program. And then the next thing you know, within a week or so, you're making some really good money. So that's what this is all about.
Very, very good. That's great. And so you, from the ideas of your other company, you came up with this one, but more of the online thing. So people go there to apply. What costs are involved? Are there costs involved to get started to be trained by you and stuff? Or
Yeah, Neil, that's the thing that we wanted to do to separate ourselves. We're not a network marketing company.
Okay.
We love some of the strategies, but we did not want to charge for people to join our platform. Now, you do have to go through training, and you have to, pass the training in order to be one of our agents. But no out-of-pocket investment to join our program, right? I believe there's people out there who may not have that, money set aside for these opportunities. And I just didn't want people to be in the red or negative to start, right? And it goes back to my story. When I got into solar, I was sleeping in my car. I couldn't afford to go down the road, much less join a company for a couple $100s, right? And so thank God the opportunity to join the company I got to join trained me and allowed me to join that company and taught me how to actually offer solar. And because of that, I was able to be in this industry, start 2 companies, and help a lot of people go solar, as well as, help a lot of people actually make a lot of money. So that's changed my life. And so we do the same thing. We have a different assignment. Our assignment is to take average people and help them make great money offering a product that people are going to get anyways.
And it's great. It's not network marketing, because then you're in a process that you're just never, it's going to be impossible because you're always recruiting instead of going and growing yourself.
Yeah.
And growing.
Now, if you recruit with us, we do have that opportunity where you can make overrides, but it's not required. Network marketing is really about doing a lot of that and, signing people up, et cetera. You can invite your friends to the platform as long as they go through training, and you can make money off of them, but certainly you don't have to. And that's what that's the way we like it. And you can join us and work with us every day, or if you, only can do it like a couple times a month, that's really up to you. And that's the way we designed it.
So where's the best place we can go, Frank?
What's that?
Where's the best place we can go right now to learn more information on?
Well, you can go to joinprosper.com. We spell prosper without the E. So you can go to joinprospr.com. So without the E. And you can look, and there's a video of there that I put up that kind of explains the program. And if you're interested in meeting with us, we can actually do a one-on-one Zoom and kind of see if it's a good fit for you.
All right, Frank, thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it.
You're listening and watching the Neil Haley Show, and we'll be back in just a moment.